Hi everyone, this is Jackie from Glamorous Classics on Etsy. Just wanted to show you a few of my latest thrift shop finds from this weekend. It had been a little, shall we say, scant to find the vintage jewelry of late, but this weekend turned out to be a good weekend for prospecting for vintage pieces. So I have a few things that you haven't seen before, obviously. And let's just start with this three-piece set right here in silver tone metal. It's just plain silver tone metal with a kind of a wheat design. There's a necklace, a bracelet, and a pair of clip earrings. And those of you who collect would probably recognize the design without looking at any kind of markings, but this is Trifari. It is Trifari from the probably 1960s or possibly early 70s. It's a nice set. It doesn't have any stones or other ornamentation, but it's a very nice organic design. So also with the Trifari, let's move this aside. This is a gold tone leaf brooch with faux pearls. It has the brushed gold tone finish and then the polished in the center here, kind of raised, and you can see the Trifari with the crown mark on the back. And again, it's probably a 60s piece, I would think. Over here is a gold-filled, as it turns out, cuff bracelet. When I first saw it, I thought it reminded me of Crements, but it's not Crements. It's actually signed with a mark. Let's get this the right way. In the back, it looks like an HI, and then it has the gold-filled. I think it's 120 12K, which is usually a mark for a gold-filled piece. And this one has aqua and clear rhinestones in a kind of floral design. It's rather nice. Over here, this is a what you would call damascene style piece. You can tell from the black and gold like inlay look and the metal here in the design. This is a rather unusual one. It has cylinders that look like mother of pearl. I think they're just plastic, but they have a pearlescent finish to them, so it's a kind of a nice piece. It has a safety chain. It's well made. And then over here is this really sparkly, I would call these emerald cut Aurora Borealis rhinestones, all in a line. Just beautiful sparkle, and they reflect the colors very nicely. And it has a well-designed clasp. Here, this is the hook with a rhinestone on it, and the end has another one of these emerald cut rhinestones. It's very beautiful. On the back, it has a very faint marking. I'm thinking it says at least a couple of letters that say Weiss. And it does look like their design, which has always been very excellent, well-made jewelry. This looks very much like Bakelite. It is carved, very deeply carved, really well done. It's hinged, and this is what we call a clamper bangle bracelet. Opens easily on the side. And the thing about black Bakelite, I am told, it does not test well. Normally the test for Bakelite involves either simichrome or scrubbing bubbles, taking a Q-tip and rubbing it onto the plastic. And if the Q-tip comes off as yellow, it's a sign that it's Bakelite, but they say that black Bakelite in particular, doesn't test very positively. So I don't know for certain what that is. And then finally, this I just love. It's this kind of Cleopatra style necklace with either thermoset or some other kind of acrylic plastic sections. Light pink and kind of fuchsia pink. And this is a choker, but I have a feeling it looks fantastic on. And it is signed Coro, and I don't know if that shows on the mark here, but it's marked on the hook, and then it has this very characteristic teardrop dangle that Coro made. So all in all, I mean, considering how it's been, this was a good weekend for vintage finds, and you might end up seeing some or all of these pieces on my shop, glamorousclassics.etsy.com. In any case, I hope to see you back soon for another video. Good night.